Hey, so we got this great, interesting, strange, sad question from our friend who says, Elliot, greetings from a dude living in South Korea, among people who hold the suicide record for developed countries. Congratulations. It says basically, my question is, I've been living in this country for 2 years now and feel like a collective depression has gotten to me, like I'm sinking down to normal levels of happy, which is, kind of like the sick happy in this country. But in this country, that's barely above depression. His question is, do you ever feel that you have to do things like bioenergetics, meditation, yoga, just to stay afloat? It says, like, if you don't do it every single day, would you not be alive, or would you only be a shell of the man that you are now? He's asking me. I know any form of physical expression, like in your video, so on and so forth. He wants to know, Elliot, am I going to have to always do some form of meditation, be it body meditation through yoga or bioenergetics, or sitting meditation, transcendental meditation, holosync, all the things that I talk about, when you're living in an environment that's oppressing you, that's pressing in on you to such a degree that you yourself feel as if you're falling apart? Yes, and that's exactly how I live my life. For whatever reason, I don't live in the suicide capital of the world. In fact, it's always bright and sunny here. And I'm really not around too many people. I've got my family who love me and I love them. I've got my really good friends and coworkers, partners. I've got a great life. I don't watch TV. But for whatever reason, I'm very sensitive to the collective malady, the collective sickness that we live in. We live in a stew of sickness. And even though I put up walls against it, like I said, I don't subject myself to many of the things that make people ultimately sick. I feel its effects on a daily basis. I can't explain to you why I'm so sensitive to this, but I am. And if I don't meditate, if I don't do some form of body meditation or mind meditation, those things that I've shared with you in these videos, I grow ill. And my wife will say it too. She'll be like, you need to meditate. She'll say, or she'll giggle and tease me about going to Dr. Glazier's. She's like, you need to go cry on Dr. Glazier's couch. Because that's what I do. I go and I have to let out these emotional releases. I have to find all different sorts of cathartic methods to rid myself of the pain associated with living in this world. I know that sounds horrible, right? Like I'm saying that this world is horrible, Elliot, and you're having to self-medicate, although it's not medication. Most people drink. Most people will drink. They'll go to drinking or heavy use of drugs or pharmaceuticals. Me, I just dance around, act like a maniac, and meditate. But we all have to medicate somehow. I just happen to do it with the means by which our ancestors have done it. They're very old methods. It may sound like, boy, Elliot, that's a pretty dismal way to look at the world. Well, you know what? It's just the way it is, and I'm not a pessimist. I'm more optimistic than most people you'll ever meet. I just happen to think everything's going to be all right. If I take care of my mind, I take care of my body. It's just like training. You wouldn't try out for an NFL football team if you didn't train for it. Life is like you're stepping into the arena. You're a gladiator. Of course, you might work for UPS, or you might work in a corporate office, or you might really be an NFL athlete. But the fact is that we go out into this world and it bombards us with all types of challenges and stresses and things that we don't even want. Emotional baggage through poor energy and vibration from other people that they just vomited on us. You go into certain environments and it's just like the people there, they throw all their shit on you. And this is why I have to stay away from most people. I'm coming to realize this about myself. I seem very extroverted through these videos, but if you meet me, I'm kind of an introvert. I bet some people will probably say that who have met me this weekend or last weekend. Like, boy, I expected you to be a little bit more blah. Well, really, I'm kind of closed in. It's just, it's the way I am. But it's also why I've been vigilant in my discovery of all these methods by which I can fully express myself and experience joy and pleasure in life. Because I believe that life is good. So you, my friend, living in an environment, living in a soup of illness, so much so that more people kill themselves in your country than anywhere else. And I don't know the reason why. I couldn't tell you. It could be everything from the political situation to the actual physical environment. monsoons or lots of rain. I don't know. The fact is, this is where you are. For the rest of your life, my friend, you will have to meditate. You will have to go to your body. You'll have to breathe into your balls. You'll have to stretch. You'll have to shake and vibrate. You'll have to do yoga. This is something you will do for the rest of your life, till the day you die. At least that's what I've accepted. I will be 90 years old and I'll probably be doing Qigong or Tai Chi or yoga or something to yoke my mind to my body and bring me into alignment so that I can be a resourceful being on this planet, as opposed to one of those who vomit on other people and make us sick. So my friend, get used to the idea. You will be meditating until your spirit leaves this flesh. Done.